Leaving L.A. I won't miss the Hollywood Hills, the palm trees, the fake city, and its manufactured lights. I won't miss the bloodsuckers, those paparazzi, and the tabloid news, shame because of my name, or even those sunsets over Santa Monica Pier. I won't miss this pain that will never leave. I won't miss the music under the trees, or the feeling of finding my own safe place to breathe. And now, I won't miss her. Before takeoff. You want me to park and walk you in? Don't waste your time. I can come with you. Bad idea. Plus, don't you have another bad album to record? I'm just kidding. You're right, I'm not good, but I love it, and maybe I'll get better. You can have my room if you want. I'd need to get it fumigated first. Ha! Seriously, though, if you postpone your trip until tomorrow, I'll go home and pack, and we'll meet your birth mother together. I should do this on my own. Blade Morrison flying solo. Yeah, something like that. Okay, well, get out of my car. Bye, Storm. Oh, I almost forgot. A gift for you, little bro. A mixtape? I know you still carry that CD player Mom gave you. Thanks. What's on it? Best rock bands ever. Guns N' Roses? Yeah, you're a Morrison. We're hard. Yeah, you're a Morrison. We're hard. Time to nix all that Folks for Fears crap. What are you talking about? Everybody Wants to Rule the World is top 5, easily. Top 5 bubblegum rock. Rock is rock. Said the boy who dreams of Meghan Trainor. My big sister is a rock bigot. I had no idea. I love you, Blade. I wish more than anything you find what you're looking for. Me too. Track 6, Welcome to the Jungle. Rockers, Guns N' Roses. Album, Appetite for Destruction. Label, Geffen Records. Recording date, January to April 1987. Studios in L.A., Rumbo Studios, Take One Studio. The Record Planet, Can-Am Studio. They say Axl Rose wrote the lyrics while visiting a friend and thinking back to when he first arrived on the L.A. scene. Before his fame, before the temptation, before the pain, a dog-eat-dog world. I've lost too much here, bled too much there, among the beasts, and I'm not going to die in this jungle. You can't bring me to my knees. I'm leaving all you savages behind. Part 2. West Africa. Cramped. 5 hours after takeoff, I have to give up my cushy first-class seat with steak and gelato to board a connecting flight that only had one seat left. In coach. Regrets. I realized that finding my birth mom was a great idea in theory. What will I say to her? Who is my father? What will she say to me? Do you hate me? I listened to Storm's mixtape, clinging to Sonny's letter, wishing I were in my roomy home in my own comfy bed. Track 7, Enter Sandman. Rockers, Metallica. Album, Metallica. Label, Elektra. Recording date, June 16, 1991. Studio, One-on-One Studios, Los Angeles. This is what happens when you let Storm pick your music. I hate this song, but it captures me in its web, taunts me for like a wrestler strutting into the arena to fight, haunts me like men and women marching cold-blooded into battle. I can't help but play it again to feel the rage. It jabs me to sleep, thinking of how against the world I feel, flying in and out of it. Dream Variation, The Ledge. It's still red velvet on the table, but this time Chapel's here, seated in a white tee with SB emblazoned on it. That's an easy one. Scarlet B, Rutherford says before Mom interrupts him with a look that says, behave. This makes me laugh. Mom, still slicing the cookie into millions of pieces, doesn't say a word. Sonny, bye, he adds, blowing a kiss to Mom, then disappearing with a fork that looks like a guitar. Chapel is crying, or laughing. I can't tell. When the cookie crumbs turn into spiders and crawl off the table, I want them each to sting her, to make her feel the pain I see when I look at her. So blue. Sorry, babe, she says, and then she's gone. And then it's just me and Mom, and the dining room is now an open field, and a big red spider with a dreadful face is gunning straight for me. Run, Mom whispers. So I do. I run. I run away. I run away fast. I run away fast toward the end. There's an end. Finally, there's an end with a ledge. And there's my mother. And if I can get to her, and if I can jump, I'll be saved, and the world will make sense again. Blade, how about you play something else? Huh. Metallica, really? What happened to my kinder, gentler little rock and roller? Wait, what are you doing here? Sitting next to me, 30,000 feet over the Atlantic on a 10-hour flight to Ghana to find my mother, is my mother? Conversation? You look confused. What are you doing here? I think you know the answer. Oh, no, I don't. Is this real? It's as real as you need it to be. I miss you, Mom. We all miss you so much. Things are out of control, it seems. Way out of control. That's why you left? I left to find my family. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean without knowing, I feel empty. I can dig that. I don't understand. How are you here? You're asking the wrong question, Blade. I am? You're at the crossroads looking for a ride. The question is, where are you going? Ghana. Yeah, but when you get there, where? According to the website, a village in the east. And when you find what you're looking for, I don't know, but it's got to be better than this. It won't get better until you help him. Who? Who do you think? I'm done trying to help him. He's ruined my life for too many times. I need to move on. I'd ask you to play me a song, but, well, your guitar... How do you know about that? A mother knows. She always knows. I'm still dreaming, aren't I? This isn't real. Youngblood, this is as real as it gets. Just you and me flying through the sky between the moon and the deep blue sea. Why'd you call me Youngblood? That's Jimi Hendrix. I knew that. Angel, right? Best song ever. You know why he wrote it? Probably about a woman. About his mother. He had this dream, and she was on a camel, and in it she told him she wasn't going to be seeing him too much anymore. And 2 years later, she died. You figure out who the spider is? I can't even say her name. Try again. She broke my heart. Stop running. Huh? You've been telling me to run. Run toward, not away. Away from what? I'm confused. Wake up, Blade. Face the spider. I wake up as the plane lands and my ears pop like knuckles. I'm afraid to open my eyes and not find her here. Welcome to Ghana, says the flight attendant. We exit onto the tarmac under blinding sun, and even though she's gone, I feel promise. The heat swallows me whole. Even my sweat is sweating. The sign in the entrance hall says, Akwanaba, welcome. But there is nothing welcoming, no AC, and soldiers with AK-47s checking me out as I approach customs drenched and a little scared. Outside of the airport in Accra, what hits me faster and harder than the torrid sun are the loud taxi drivers, boiling in anger, who try to seize my suitcase while arguing like boxers in a ring. Lucky me, I chose the taxi driver with no AC who listens to Garth Brooks. On the way to the village, we pass gas stations and malls and condos and fancy cars and junksters and traffic lights and traffic and car horns and road rage and more traffic and homeless and women carrying kids on their backs and tubs on their heads filled with plantain chips, coat hangers, pillows, and everything you could possibly ever need to buy. Conversation with taxi driver. My brother from America, he asks in an almost British accent. Yes? Trump country. Is America great again? He says, more like a joke than a question. How far is the drive? Can't drive too fast on these roads. How much is the fare to Congo, sir? Not too much. Apparently, Ghanaians don't answer questions. First time in Ghana? Yes. What's in the east? I'm going to see family. Right, that's a good thing. We have rainy season now, boss. That'll be good, 'cause it's crazy hot. Sorry, no AC. I can get it fixed. You need a driver while you're here, then Mr. Easy is your guy, he says, handling me a card. I think I'm good. Is this your American music? Like it? I'm more of a rock and roll fan. Kendrick Lamar? Yeah, I like him too. Not exactly, but cool. LeBron James. What? You know LeBron James? Nah, you're funny. Hey, do you happen to have an iPhone charger? I don't, but she does, he says, pulling over to the side of the road, almost hitting a girl with a dozen chargers slung over her shoulder. Like I said, everything you could possibly ever need to buy. Texts from Storm. 1:25 p.m. You make it okay? What time is it there? Are you awake? 1:25 p.m. Dad's doing better. He woke up early to record. Believe that. 1:25 p.m. I think we got a future hit, Blade. Hope you like it. 1:26 p.m. Lyrics are sad, but I think it may be the one. He says it's perfect. 1:26 p.m. Because there's real motion on the emotion. Chapelcott Vaughn, 1:26 p.m. with Cammy. Karma is a beast. Miss you, little brother. How's Africa? Text to Storm. 1:31 p.m. This place is beautiful and dirty, sort of like us. 1:31 p.m. Kind of a mix between New York and Mississippi. 1:31 p.m. Crowded and sparse at the same time. Desolate but not neglected. Anyway, 1:32 p.m. I'm headed to a village called Conco to find Lucy. Not sure if this, 1:32 p.m., is all going to work out. Not even sure I'm going to make it to the village. These roads are bad, and the taxi drivers are worse. 1:33 p.m. Help! BTW. Good luck with the song. Junction. After 2 hours of winding, cratered roads and a beat-up Honda with no shock absorbers to absorb the shock of 47 miles of unpaved roads with scattered potholes, the taxi driver finally stops. Conco, he says, and points to a long road on the right of the junction. Thank you, Mr. Easy, I respond. How far of a walk? Not far. Maybe 4, maybe 5. Minutes? Kilometers. The Morrisons have fast cars and drivers, and sometimes we don't even walk from the main house to the tennis court. That's what golf carts are for. But today, beneath copper sun, I walk past skinny pigeons and skinnier goats for what seems like weeks, down a long, hot, red dirt road that scalds through my memories and seems to never end. 2 hours later, the girl getting water has a smile that glows and flows like the waterfall. Her midnight arms pump into pails. Hello, I say. Hello, she replies, not looking up, with an accent so thick and smooth it rolls off her tongue like butter. Conversation. Hi, do you speak English? Yes, boss. I'm looking for Conco. Well, you have found it. Cool. I am Joy. Welcome. That's your name, Joy? It is. And you are? Blade. Blade, like the American movie with Wesley Snipes? That's it. Are you a superhero? Not at all. Well, it is nice to meet you, Mr. Blade. Nice to meet you, Joy. Are you from England? Why do you say that? Your accent. There's like hints of British. The taxi guy, too. Colonization. Blame it on the Queen. Right. You could use some water, it seems. That was a very, very long walk. Only if you've never done it. You've done it? Twice a week. Some of my students, twice a day. Down the road, over the shop, we can get some water there. I don't mind drinking the well water. Even with your American malaria pills, this water is not safe. Well, can I help you with the water? No, Mr. Blade. I can handle it. 3 buckets of water and 2 arms. Are you sure? I have been carrying buckets since I was 3. I am sure. If you say so. So tell me, Mr. Blade, what are you doing here? Looking for someone. Detective Blade. Not like that. I think my mother is here. There are no other missionaries here but you, I'm afraid. I'm not a missionary. All Americans who come here are on a mission. I am on a mission, but it's just to find my birth mother. Interesting. You are not here to save us. I got enough problems of my own, trust me. I'm here to close a chapter. I see. Well, what is your mother's name? Lucy. Lucy November. Lucy November is your mother? I think so. So you know her? Yes, I do. Lucy November is my auntie. So we're cousins? Not exactly. I don't understand. It is a sign of respect in Ghana for women who take responsibility for nurturing and protecting, who look out for the children in their lives like Miss Lucy does. It's protocol to say auntie. So can you take me to her? I can't, but I know who can, Blade. Come, I will explain.